So now what I want to do is I want to show you my Lego block strategy to create 24 different video ads in the time it takes you to film just 2.5 videos. I am very excited to show you the power of YouTube ads and dive into the new era of alpha AI targeting and how to reach the right people on YouTube. Because this is the biggest shift that we have ever seen on YouTube and YouTube ads. What is happening now is we are entering into a new era, and if you don't pay attention, you risk getting left behind. But what I want to show you how to do is how to evolve and win with your YouTube ads. So, who here wants to learn how to make your YouTube ads stand out from the crowd? Yes. All right, that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do, how to make your YouTube ads stand out to reach the right people, to fill your funnels, and allow you to attract those high-quality clients that you're looking for. Because online advertising is shifting towards a new era of artificial intelligence and machine learning. And that is exactly what I want to show you how to take advantage of with YouTube ads. The future is now because Google has been working on their artificial intelligence and machine learning, and they are now shifting their ads away from content targeting and towards artificial intelligence inside of the ad. So what I want to show you how to do is how to leverage these audience segments in your advertisements to get the best results. Content targeting, the old way of running YouTube ads, is being phased out. That's where you're targeting ads directly in front of other videos with keywords and placements and topics. You may be familiar with those, but those are actually getting phased out, and they're being replaced with audience segments. So in this training here, what I want to show you how to do is how to use these new audience segments to make your ads stand out and lean into this new era of artificial intelligence advertising on Google. And this is really exciting because YouTube is shifting more and more into AI and machine learning. And what I want to show you how to do is how to leverage that new type of targeting with what I call the alpha AI YouTube ads targeting strategy. Now, this is a new strategy that's an iteration of what I've been teaching about YouTube ads that's generated over $200 million in revenue for our clients and over $25 million for ourselves. So I want to show you exactly how this works. Now, we've also used these exact same strategies to get number 60 fastest growing company in America this year, number 87 last year. We got number 1 in Austin, Texas, where I'm from. We've gotten lots of awards and recognition by Inc. magazine as one of the top B2B companies. And I've been featured in a variety of articles and publications. And the reason I'm showing you all of this is that you know that this is what I have done. I've spent essentially my career on YouTube, over 13 years on YouTube. I built a channel, AppFind, to over 500,000 subscribers. And then the last 8 years, I've spent running YouTube ads. Now, in the early days, it was a different type of platform because it was all CPV. Cost per view. You were paying per view on YouTube. But then over time, they added in more and more of Google's algorithm so that you can now optimize for leads. And now we're entering into a whole new era where you can optimize based on Google's AI. And that's what I want to show you how to do. So this is just a little bit about me. Of course, I'm Aleric Heck, founder and CEO of Ad Outreach based in America. And I'm so excited to be here and walk you through this strategy. We're going to be diving into the alpha AI targeting strategy so that you can target your YouTube ads in front of the exact right people. I'll be walking you through the exact types of audiences that you need to target to make your campaigns stand out from the rest. What I also want to show you how to do is how to craft an irresistible YouTube ad script so that you're saying the right things so that people are actually excited about learning from you, about taking action, about opting into your funnel. So the type of ad that we recommend is what we call the value ad. This is where you're providing real, genuine value inside of your YouTube ad. And so what you want to do is you want to avoid one of the biggest mistakes that we've seen, which is really just kind of not providing a lot of value. It's almost like an empty box. No one likes an empty box because when people are on YouTube, they're either here to be entertained. Who here goes on YouTube to be entertained, right? A lot of people. And then, or they're on YouTube to learn. Who here goes on YouTube to learn? See, even more hands go up. And so that is exactly why we need to deliver what people are on YouTube for. They're on YouTube to learn. They're in what we call the learner's mindset. They're going on YouTube to find value and information, and if you can get in front of them when they're looking for that information, then you are going to convert with your YouTube ads, and that is the key. And so what I want to do is I'll show you how the targeting works, but I also want to show you how to write a video that appeals to that type of person. So stop just throwing random ideas at the wall. Stop trying to repurpose Facebook ads as YouTube ads. They're two totally different platforms. And stop starting from scratch, because I want to give you the step-by-step formula for our value ad. So the way that this works is it starts with a hook. This is what draws in your ideal clients. You want to hook them and capture their attention. Then you want to educate, provide real value inside of the ad. So that way you're providing value, and in exchange, people are going to take action from your ad. That's the call to action at the end of your ad. The first part in the hook, it's very important that you're really capturing people's attention. You're getting them excited to watch the ad and show them exactly what they're going to get when they continue to watch. Why should they watch your ad? Now, there's a few different types of hooks that we recommend. One is a polarizing hook, right? It allows you to say this bold statement that gets people to have to pay attention. For instance, one of my top YouTube ads hooks is YouTube ads beat Facebook ads every time. Maybe you've seen that ad. I know we play it a lot in different places. We play it a little bit here in Germany as well. That's a pattern interrupt. It's a bold, polarizing statement. There's also question hooks, where you can start with a question like, what if? There's also other hooks where you can have problems and solutions. You can have funny and clever hooks, story, case studies, or just leading with education. But whatever it is, you're drawing people in and getting them excited to watch your ad. Once you do that, the next step is to provide value. Now, we call these golden nuggets. And the reason for that is they are small but incredibly valuable. They're literally worth their weight in gold. They are golden nuggets. So you could talk a little bit about what your service or product or coaching or whatever it is that you provide, what it does, and actually help educate people. Maybe talk about some of the biggest challenges somebody has before they learn about your products and services. Maybe talk about some of the big misconceptions and then show them the value of what you do and actually help them on the ad. And once you do that, then it's simple to ask for them to take action. In the call to action, there's a few key things to keep in mind, and the great elements of a call to action starts by recapping the value from the ad. Then you're stacking the value of the next steps. You're saying, now that you've seen just how powerful this can be, I want to invite you to click the link right here on the ad, and that's the first call to action. Then you're adding a little urgency. If you're watching this video right now, that means we have limited supplies left, or that means that our webinar is going to be starting very soon. So click the link right here on the screen. So you're going to say another call to action, and then you're going to have a friendly personalization. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you in the webinar, in the training, or wherever you're sending people after that. And you have a final call to action. So you want to have 3 call to actions. 3 times you're inviting them to take action. So that is the YouTube ad script. Starts with a hook, you're drawing people in, you're educating, you're providing real value on the ad, and then you have a clear and concise call to action at the end of the ad. So now what I want to do is I want to show you my Lego block strategy to create 24 2 dozen different video ads in the time it takes you to film just 2.5 videos. Who would like to learn this strategy and how to maximize your productivity on video? Great, that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do with our video block strategy. So what you want to do once you create your script, let's say you have a few different hooks. Let's say you have 6 different hooks. You want to film all of these individually. So you might have the first hook that's a polarizing statement. You might have a question hook. You might have a funny hook. There's a variety of different hooks that you could film, and you film them all individually. So you film hook 1, hook 2, hook 3, hook 4, hook 5, individually. Then you film different educate sections. So you'll film educate section 1. Maybe that's sharing a lot about a topic that you have. It's a golden nugget. You're maybe talking for about 2 minutes. Maybe there's another educate section that's an explainer video or filmed a different way or talks about some big misconceptions. Then you have a couple call to actions. Maybe you have a webinar or you have a training or a PDF or whatever that next step is. You could film a couple call to actions. And what you do is you start putting them together. So hook 1 with educate 1 with call to action 1. Hook 2, educate 2, call to action 2. But then you can start to get even more videos. You could put hook 2 with educate 1, call to action 1, and you can repeat this process to create 24 different ads in the time it takes you to film 2.5 videos. Because you're filming all of these hooks individually. You're filming the educate sections individually. You're filming the call to actions individually. And then you're going into your editing and you're putting them all together just like Lego blocks. And that's how you can end up with 24 different ads in a fraction of the time. So now that you have all of these ads, the next step is getting them in front of the right people, and that is with our alpha AI targeting strategy. This is the new era of YouTube ads targeting, because what you'll notice here is the old way of targeting YouTube ads is being phased out. Google has announced that they are phasing out between now and going into 2023 content targeting with lead ads. That's running your ad directly in front of specific videos. Who here has run YouTube ads before, right? By a show of hands. Several people here, and that's actually really exciting with everybody else. You are going to be learning the latest strategy. But if you've run YouTube ads before, you might have done this content targeting, putting your ads in front of specific videos. Google is phasing that out, and they're replacing it with audience targeting. So you can see here you have demographics. You could target based on who that person is. You can also target based on audience segments. And then you can finally target based on optimized targeting, where you're telling Google that you want to use their AI. What I'm going to be doing is walking you through how each of these works. But here's a broad view of some of the key targeting options on Google. The demographics give you proactive lead quality. So you're focusing on the quality of the lead. The audience segments, that allows you to get that alpha targeting, right? Those higher results than the average. The reason we call it alpha AI is we want to achieve the best results, better results than the average with Google's artificial intelligence. And finally, you're leveraging and using Google's AI to help pinpoint who that ideal client is when they're watching your videos. So let's start with proactive lead quality. The first thing that you need to know is how to target based on locations. So you could target specific countries, specific regions, specific areas. You could even target specific streets and a radius around those areas as well. You can also target based on gender and age and parental status. This is going to depend on your business. There's also targeting based on household income as well. Now, there are some restrictions here in Germany because of some of the EU privacy laws, but this is also a good opportunity if you're advertising internationally in different countries like the United States, that you're going to be able to leverage some of that household income targeting. So it depends on where you're advertising. You may or may not be able to fully leverage that. But that being said, what you're going to be able to tap into is the full artificial intelligence within Google and Google's AI. So there is a little switch that you can turn on within your YouTube ads that allows you to get even more conversions by turning on Google's AI with your YouTube ads. And that switch is called optimized targeting. Now, what this does is it effectively creates a lookalike inside of your own campaign to reach people similar to those that are already converting with your campaign. Now, what that means is you're creating a snowball effect. As the campaign gets better and better, Google is going to get better at determining who the most likely people are at converting for your ads. So you're going to want to turn on some of that optimized targeting. Now, there's also a different way of bidding for your ads as well, which is with target CPA. So this is target cost per action, where you're telling Google how much you want to spend for each conversion. Instead of just saying you want to maximize conversions and just get the maximum amount and spend a certain budget, what you can do is tell Google, I want to spend this amount of money. Let's say it's 10 euros or 20 euros for this particular lead. And you're telling Google that, and Google's going to optimize to get you as close to that number or lower as possible. What we found is this can greatly reduce your costs than just giving Google free rein to maximize conversions. You might spend more than you're looking to spend per conversion. Now what we want to do is talk about audience segments. This is how you can tap into Google to determine the exact person that you want to reach with your YouTube ads. This is your real opportunity to achieve those alpha results that you're looking for. And so you can see here, there's 3 main categories within your alpha targeting. The first are custom segments. These are segments that you can build yourself. The next is adding in your own data, and we'll talk about that, and also some of Google's pre-built interests and audiences. Let's actually start with the latter. Let's talk about these pre-built interests and in-market audiences. Now, these are detailed demographics, in-market audiences that Google has pre-built for you that you can use. So you can see here that they have in-market segments, they have life events, detailed demographics, affinity audiences. You can go in and target people that are in the market for marketing and advertising, right? I mean, that would be a great market for even the This Is Marketing events. You can see here, you can reach people that are in the market for marketing and advertising, people in the market for weight loss, in the market for how to build a business, whatever it happens to be that you're looking for. Google has a variety of pre-built audiences that you can utilize that taps into the AI within Google with your ads. So you can see here that Google has already done a lot of the heavy lifting for you with some of these pre-built audiences. But what I want to do is go a little bit deeper. So some of the other pre-built audiences include affinity audiences. These are a little bit more broad. Usually, these are more for mass market companies. So if you're looking to get a little bit more direct response, I don't recommend these as much. They're a little bit broad and big. Life events is a good opportunity to reach people at the perfect time, when they've created a business, or they've graduated from university, or whatever it happens to be that's happening in their life. Maybe they're moving. This is a great opportunity to reach people at those pivotal moments when you know that they might be ready to make a purchase decision for whatever it is that you have to offer. There's also detailed demographics, and you can get very specific here. If you take a look at this, you could target parents of kids of a certain age. So we actually have some clients that help students study for SAT exams in the United States. And what we're able to do is help them target parents of kids 13 to 17 because they're the ones who are going to be making those purchase decisions. So you can see just how granular you can get with these interest and in-market audiences. Now, we want to go a level deeper. And I want to show you how to leverage your own data